Hello and good evening. My name is Chris Hartley. I'm the Humboldt County Superintendent of Schools, and it's an absolute pleasure to welcome you to this year's event of the Seal of Biliteracy Awards. In just a little bit, Augustine Amaro, our coordinator, is going to welcome you as well, and I want to give him a big thanks for all the hard work he puts into this event. I also want to thank our student speaker, Alyssa Kringle from McKinleyville High School, who's going to share some of her words and thoughts about the importance of learning a second language while attending high school. This year we have 9 schools that are participating and over 119 students that, despite the challenges of this year, were able to participate and earned their Seal of Biliteracy. So enjoy the evening tonight and welcome Augustine.
Every academic year, Humboldt County High School seniors, their parents, family members, teachers, counselors, and school administrators gather to honor our multilingual and multiliterate seniors. Language, a collective human creation with over 6,000 iterations spoken today, helps guide our reasoning. It influences our perception, helps relate our experiences with others, and it can affect our conceptualization of the world. It is a window on human nature, but most importantly, language allows us to negotiate our relationships and convey our opinions, ideas, and our creativity. Being multilingual and multiliterate multiplies this power. We value language not only as a tool, instead in our community we value and accept and celebrate our languages in their myriad forms. And our seniors who have earned the seal are cultural and linguistic liaisons between at least 2 different cultures and their respective languages. This is our 9th seal celebration. The numbers for Humboldt County State Seal of Biliteracy are remarkable. Almost 1,000 students in our county have reached the level of proficiency with understanding, speaking, reading, and writing in 1 or more languages plus English, and have earned this honor over that period of time. These students have represented 20 different languages, including Europe, one of our local native languages. Presently, 39 states in our union and the District of Columbia grant their high school seniors a Seal of Biliteracy. Here are some other interesting numbers: 20% and 56%. These numbers represent the amount of multilingual, multiliterate U.S. citizens and the number of Europeans that are fluent in 2 or more languages. The sciences and humanities are continuously uncovering the mysteries of language, and at the same time, we are learning more about the benefits of multilingualism. Among the many reasons to learn a second or third language in broad terms are cognitive, economic, and travel benefits. Researchers have noted that students who are designated English learners face a higher standard to earn this honor. Here in California, we are making strides towards equity, and we embrace the cultural and linguistic richness of our students designated as English learners and all that they bring into their schools and their communities. In 2018, 63% of California's Seal of Biliteracy recipients had a language background other than English at the start of their education. During that same year, 37% of all Seal earners spoke only English upon school entry. All of our multilingual, multiliterate students will find that they are now in a better place to see, to feel, to hear, to think, and liaise with members of different cultures around the world as they move forward to explore and participate in our world, and now have the power to help improve understanding among the members of our global community. Congratulations to you, our 119 students, for earning the honor of being a recipient of the California State Seal of Biliteracy. And thank you to our educators for guiding our students on that journey.
Buenas tardes a todos. My name is Alyssa Kringle. I'm a senior at McKinleyville High, and if you would have told me 4 years ago that I would be here receiving my Seal of Biliteracy as a keynote speaker in the ceremony, I would have laughed in your face. And not for lack of confidence in myself. I would have found it comical because 4 years ago, Spanish was just a class. I was simply fulfilling a credit. However, as my high school career progressed, Spanish has proven more valuable to me than I could have ever imagined. A majority of my career as a second language learner has been centered around culture, cultural practices, products, and perspectives. And upon studying these topics extensively, I have begun to subconsciously analyze aspects of our own culture under this lens. At the beginning of my sophomore year, I made 2 very important decisions. The first one being the decision to pursue the Seal of Biliteracy, and the second one being my decision to pursue a career in healthcare. Upon my newfound interest in the medical field, I began volunteering for one of our local hospitals. Here, I discovered both my passion for rural healthcare and for women's health. And more importantly to the story, here I met Maria, the sweet cleaning lady who graciously provided me a space to practice speaking a second language. However, it was here that I discovered how our culture reacts to monolingual individuals, specifically those who do not speak English. One Saturday morning, we ran out of paper towels in the bathroom. This is a very minute issue, I can assure you. However, the nurses were in a scramble. One of them came barreling down the hallway, frantically in search of someone who knew Spanish. And after about 5 minutes of working up the courage, I told her that I did. However, that would not be necessary, because although Maria prefers Spanish, she does know English. And the whole issue was resolved in a matter of 10 minutes, but it still always stuck with me. Immediately after this event, I thought of Maria. I thought about how awkward, embarrassing, and ostracizing it must have been for her. Then, as I thought about it further, I began to ponder how the situation might have been different if this was a patient rather than an employee. Specifically, a patient who did not know any English. That patient would be nervous, scared, that patient could feel like a burden, and that patient would likely have not felt safe. A language barrier is fierce and dangerous in any branch of healthcare, but especially in the world of rural healthcare in which we live, because oftentimes we do not have the adequate resources to effectively care for our patients. It was this brief encounter that made apparent to me just how necessary biliteracy is in the medical field, but more so that biliteracy is a necessity to become a more inclusive and respectful individual in today's society. It was this brief encounter that reminded me that I can learn to start IVs, I can learn to read an MRI, I can learn which medications fix which issues. However, there will never be a skill that proves more valuable to me than speaking another language. No skill will prove more valuable to me than to have the ability to effectively communicate with my patients to ensure that they feel heard and that they feel safe. No skill will make me a more holistic and professional individual. No skill will be more valuable to me than that of biliteracy.
Arcata High. Leif Holmes, Spanish. Vivian Gerstein, Spanish. Evelyn Sofia Miranda Garcia, Spanish. Arabella Miranda, Spanish. Ashlyn Dickerson, Spanish. Joaquin Jackman, Spanish. Kate Plumley, Spanish. Lola Renteria, Spanish. Avery Thornburg, Spanish. Ella Waterhouse, Spanish. Mina Abbasi, French. Zoe Andre, French. Ellie Ballinger, French. Brooke Bisgrove, French. Zipporah Gaskell, French. Carly Lancarini, French. Maddie Lancarini, French. Yasko Macias, French. Lo Monahan, French. Jonah Powell, French. Sabrina Wilson, French. Alyssa Pedicino, German. Zoe Leonard, German. Academy of the Redwoods. Jacqueline Shin, Spanish. Nadia Ramirez Davila, Spanish. Eureka High. Lauren Albertini, Spanish. Claire
Veras, Spanish. Mira Becker, Spanish. Sylvie Benson, Spanish. Jordi Camacho, Spanish. Kaylee Anna Clinton, Spanish. Kaylee Carroll, Spanish. Sierra Buck, Spanish. Dora de Accardo Heinemann, Spanish. Kira Dart, Spanish. Nia Davies Hughes, Spanish. Slate Delsman, Spanish. Julissa Felix, Spanish. Catherine Garrick, Spanish. Diego Gonzalez Martinez, Spanish. Stephen Hadley, Spanish. Bryn Hales, Spanish. Grace Hayes, Spanish. Jana Hernandez Moreno, Spanish. Leah Johnston, Spanish. Odilia Moctezuma, Spanish. Lily Nord, Spanish. Jaime Antonio Ortiz Bazan, Spanish. Anaí Orozco Vielma, Spanish. Dulce Pimentel Hurlbert, Spanish. Jocelyn Ramos Martinez, Spanish. Stella Saba, Spanish. Silvio Salmerón Spencer, Spanish. Alexander Sorensen, Spanish. Lorenzo Stewart, Spanish. Kayla Sidathong, Spanish. Aquin Tollefson, Spanish. Selena Montserrat Valladares, Spanish. Oscar de Jesus Vielma Garcia, Spanish. Suzette Villarruel, Spanish. Caleb Williamson, Spanish. Jesus Parra Leon, Spanish. Jolene Yang, Spanish. Anya Collingwood, German. Kablia Lee, Hmong. Kelly Johnston, German. Tobias Mion, German. Christina Smith, German. Andrew Xiang, German. McKenna Smack, German. Jose Ramirez Garcia, Spanish. Solomon Matthews, Spanish. Angel Moctezuma Ramirez, Spanish. Fortuna High. Alejandra Aguilar Arce, Spanish. Naomi Aguilar Ferro, Spanish. Maria Anguiano Hidalgo, Spanish. Erika Carrillo Ceja, Spanish. Arlette Cruz, Spanish. Edgar Dominguez Santos, Spanish. Batania Hernandez, Spanish. Jessica Lopez Tovar, Spanish. Joana Herrera Cortez, Spanish. Sergio Marquez Olea, Spanish. Tania Olea Herrera, Spanish. Jacqueline Ramirez, Spanish. Emma Renteria Romero, Spanish. Cristal Rivas, Spanish. Marta Sanchez, Spanish. Ferndale High. Alexandria Clevenger, Spanish. Jordan Langholz, Spanish. Javier Camacho Lopez, Spanish. Kevin Martinez, Spanish. Samantha Mena, Spanish. McKinleyville High. Olivia Ring, French. Mackenzie Bray, Spanish. Ashlyn Marie Reed, Spanish. Alyssa Kringle, Spanish. Dylan Dolson Gonzalez, Spanish. Ryan Weibel, Spanish. Carmen Benavides Gar, Spanish. Alexandra Clifford, Spanish. Raudel Gonzalez Fregoso, Spanish. North Coast Preparatory Academy. Isabel Eli, French. Savannah Tarleton, French. Caleb Weiss, French. Ava Perlingy, French. Ava Schwartz, French. Sydney Bronkall, French. Slate Taylor, French. Aiden Vio Tour, French. Abigail Hastings Tharp, French. Darby Baskin Green, Spanish. Abram Rao, Spanish. Aiden Miel, Spanish. Leah Eider, Spanish. Emma Lucas Zarb, Spanish. Ruby DeVoe, Spanish. South Fork High. Marian del Rio, Spanish. St. Bernard's Academy. Octavio Romo, Spanish. Joseph Dugan, Spanish.
Well, that concludes our ceremony for this evening, and I wanted to just give you a big thanks for joining us, and also my appreciation to Augustine Amaro and Eric Frazier and the Communication Center team for really putting in a solid effort to celebrate our students' success. I wish you all a fantastic end of the school year. Thank you.